There's no appointment needed, so simply walk into MVHC Urgent Care and get health care without the wait.
At B&B Body Shop and Towing, our state-of-the-art camera takes a picture of your vehicle's paint and provides us with the absolute closest color match possible. At B&B Body Shop and Towing, vehicle estimates are available without ever having to leave your driveway. We never quit improving. We have been #1 in the area since 1978. Attention AAA members, this is Travis with B&B Body Shop and Towing. And now when you need a car towed, you can call us direct at 740-439-3483.
Looking to buy land? Do you want 5 acres or more, say up to 50 acres? Brunner Land Company off I-77 Vocational Road, Byesville has land for sale. Buy acreage in Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, and Indiana. Brunner Land Company has 500 tracts of land to choose from and creative financing for buyers. When it's land you want to buy, it's Brunner Land Company you should call. Brunner Land Company, Byesville off I-77. Give them a call at 685-3064 or go to BrunnerLand.com.
Black Epperson Funeral Homes want to thank the Meadowbrook Colts for another great season. Good luck in tonight's game and beyond. Black Epperson Funeral Homes, Byesville and Senecaville, proud to support our local athletes.
I was sitting in my car and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. Then on the radio, I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of a guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School in Chillicothe. Regional Action Boys Division II, the DeSales Stallions and the Meadowbrook Colts fighting it out tonight for the right to be in the Final Four. That is saying something, isn't it?
Absolutely. Like you said, only 8 teams left in Division II. Only 32 in the state of the over 800 teams in Ohio, so quite an accomplishment by both of these squads.
Hey, we are here courtesy tonight of our sponsors. Want to mention a few of them. Shafer Insurance, the Rogers Company, patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company, Emory Heating and Cooling, and Surgent Construction. Without these and other sponsors, we could not bring you this game tonight, so we appreciate them and hope that you will patronize them and appreciate them as well. Hey, let's talk about the Stallions a little bit, because they play in one of the toughest leagues in Ohio, and their path here was not easy. So let's take a look at the last 7 games for DeSales. Of course, they played Westerville Central back in February on the 13th. They lost to Westerville Central 54-50. This is just this just shows you how tough their schedule is. Right. These are all D1 schools. Olentangy Liberty beat the Stallions 65-51. Then they started their winning streak. They beat Lyndon McKinley 45-42. They beat Centennial 61-27. They beat Columbus South 65-33. They beat Jonathan Alder 42-38. And then, of course, the other night we watched a little bit of this, and it was not an easy game.
Right.
They beat Unioto 40-37. So the road here for the Stallions has not been easy, and we do want to mention they play in one of the toughest leagues in the state.
They play, in fact, they play in the Central Catholic League here in Columbus. Teams like Bishop Watterson, Bishop Hartley, Bishop Reedy, St. Charles. In fact, Bishop Watterson is still alive, but they're playing down in Vandalia Butler today. In fact, they lost today, so we will know we will let you know who the Colts or Stallions will be playing next Saturday in Dayton. Yeah,
but I'll tell you what, it is a tough league that they play in. They're used to very, very high levels of competition, so it's not going to be just like a walk in the park tonight. How many times did you say that they've made the regional level here?
They are now. This will be their 8th time here in the Elite 8, and they were the state champs in 1987. In fact, the last time I believe they were in the regional final, they lost to the time John Glenn a few years ago won the state title.
Oh, so, and I remember that game. Yes, excellent. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, these guys can play. I mean,
Absolutely.
like I say, they go, and of course they're a private school, and they're going to attract some nice players. They're a college preparatory school. They're going to attract some very, very nice players to the program, but it shows they've got great coaching, great facilities, and I'll tell you what, they do a nice job with everything they do. DeSales is a class school.
Class school and a very class athletic program. Anytime you look at playoffs in football, basketball, baseball, track, there's always somebody from DeSales there.
Columbus DeSales, they're like kind of a fixture in the state
Goes
playoffs.
back to the Luke Fickle days when he was at DeSales.
Yeah,
I remember he was fantastic.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
And we all know a little bit about Luke Fickle. I watched him play in college, so how about that? So, hey, let's take a look at the last 7 games now for the Colts. So they have not had an easy road here as well. In fact, you were talking about it. They just kind of started to turn things on here in the last few games. But back on February 17th, the Colts beat Garraway 60-55. Then they beat Zanesville 63-46.
Both of those games, they trailed big in those games. Come back to win those ones, Bill.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Zanesville usually, they're not quite as tough as they used to be, but I'll tell you what, it's still Zanesville. They're still a big school. Then, of course, the tournament started. They beat Riverview in round 1, 68-54. Played okay, marginally well. Then they played St. Clairsville, and you said that's kind of when they started their roll.
Yeah, you started seeing them roll. They started shooting shots better. Obviously, the defense picked up, and something clicked, and something started to gel, and I think it was at that St. Clairsville game. St. Clairsville, also a team that had some big size.
Yeah, and then they went and played New Philly. We all knew New Philly was tough. I wasn't sure the Colts were going to get past Philly, but, man, late in the game, nice run, and they turned the defense on. Philly, they left them in the dust 59-42.
And that's a 17-point victory. However, talking with Coach Tolsda and listening to the game on the radio, he let me know that it was a lot closer than a 17-point victory. That New Philly team is pretty good.
Yeah, you teach with the coach, with Scooter, too.
Absolutely. I have coffee with him every morning.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. So you guys are pretty tight, so it really is good to have you along today. Then, of course, the Bobcats, Cambridge came in, and they were playing their absolute – they had lost a lot of games to COVID. They were playing their absolute best basketball of the season, and Meadowbrook just handled the Bobcats. Cambridge played them 2 times in the regular season.
Yep.
But in the tournament, Meadowbrook, they had their defense going full force, and the Bobcats couldn't find any open shots. They ended up beating Cambridge 45-26.
You realize that was the second straight district final where Meadowbrook held a team below 30 points. Last year in the district final, they held Tri-Valley to 28 points. This year they held Cambridge in the district final to 26 points. So I think that speaks highly of how good this Colt defense has been.
And I knew that the Bobcats were playing well, but when I came in and watched Meadowbrook play defense, it really wasn't that Cambridge was playing bad. They just couldn't find any open looks.
Yeah, everything. It looked like there's 7 guys on the court defending for Meadowbrook, and you're right, they contest everything.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the last game, Warren Local was the prohibitive favorite coming into that game, and the Colts came in. They didn't care who was the favorite. I'll tell you what, they were a little flat in the first half, but, man, Tasmanian Devil defense in the second half. It was tough for Warren Local. Colts pull out a 52-51 victory over the Warriors, who are a very good basketball team.
Yeah, all 5 starters stepped up huge for the Colts in that game. Made big baskets when they needed to, had to get stops when they needed to, and they fought, scratched, and clawed their way to that victory.
Yeah, hey, tell you what, Colts on a run, Stallions on a run. Looks like it's going to be a good one tonight. Want to mention some more of our sponsors, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Bicon Services. They also sponsored our starting lineups tonight. WB Green Insurance, People's Bank, Muskingum Valley Health Center, and Cambridge Place. Oh, Muskingum Valley Health Center, they're sponsoring our floor cam and our scoreboard as well, so we want to thank them for that. So, with that, we're going to take another quick break. We are approaching tip-off time here at Southeastern High School, awaiting the tip, regional final between the DeSales Stallions and the Meadowbrook Colts. We'll be back with more right after this.
Strike 3, you're out!
Pitchers can throw perfect games. Bowlers can bowl perfect games. But there's no such thing as a perfect church. Churches are made up of imperfect people. People who have had their hearts broken and their dreams shattered. Church is for people who need hope, who need forgiveness, and who need to learn to forgive. Church is for people like you and me. Join us at Stop 9 Church of Christ, 9:30 Sunday morning. The imperfect church where you can find God's perfect love. And celebrate the victory God has won for you.
How can you select from insurance companies offering you lizards or ducks? When it comes to protection for your home and auto, you want a company that provides quality insurance products and personalized, fair, friendly claims service. WB Green Insurance represents Westfield Insurance. Their reputation is based on sharing knowledge and building trust. Westfield has been around the neighborhood over 150 years. WB Green Insurance welcomes the opportunity to quote your home, car, and business insurance. Don't be fooled by lizards and ducks. Call 439-1329.
Bicon Services has helped energy and manufacturing companies around the world compete in the global market for over 50 years. One of the keys to their success and growth is their strong divisions: construction, electrical, manufacturing, and commercial building. These divisions function as specialized business units and more powerfully when combined to provide quality, turnkey solutions. Bicon has the experience to meet requirements and schedules for projects great and small. Bicon Services will make it safely happen. Bicon would like to congratulate the Meadowbrook Colts on a great season and good luck in tonight's game.
Surgent Construction is leading the way in commercial and industrial construction. This is Jason Emsch, and we are committed to providing exceptional construction experience from pre-construction through project completion. Our success is measured by exceeding our clients' expectations. See our past and previous projects at Cambridge YMCA and New Educational Center at Jurassic Park and FMJ Shooting Range, just to name a few. Find us online at Surgent Construction and like us on Facebook.
Surgent Construction. We'll take it from here.
Feeding the world takes the work of a farmer. Patrons Buckeye Mutual, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips our hat to those who help ensure that we can all eat tomorrow. We are proud to offer the coverage farmers need to keep growing. So we're taking a moment to say thank you for planning our future. Trust in farming. Trust in Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Trust in tomorrow. Contact your Patrons Buckeye agent today at 638-3604. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Choose People's Bank. They believe in
working together.
They are the bank that works with you on
building success.
Proud to support our area schools and communities. That's
People's Bank. At People's Bank, we value your success as much as you do. As a local bank, we work alongside you, providing the right tools to help you build your financial future. People's Bank. Working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Southeastern High School. Bill Castler, Mike Snively with you here, getting ready for some regional tournament action. And I'll tell you what, doesn't get any better than the tournaments. And one thing I want to point out, I've been on a few tournament runs before with some different teams. This is my first tournament game with Meadowbrook, actually. But the point is this. One thing you learn when you've been on a run of any kind, it's the coaches and the kids. You're on their back.
Yeah, nothing brings a community better and closer than a tournament run in basketball.
There's no doubt about it, and the thing is, you're on the back of the team. That's the thing.
Yes.
You go as far as they go. So, this is a credit to these boys who have put in all this time working on their basketball, the coaching staff. I mean, when you make it to the Elite Eight, you're saying something. So, win or lose tonight, the Colts have had a great year, but I'm really a believer that they have a chance tonight. I
agree, too, and I'm going to go over a couple of numbers here. Meadowbrook's coming in, as we said, at 25-2. This is their fourth Elite Eight appearance. They went to the Elite Eight in 1988, 2008, 2018, and obviously this year in 2021. They are 1-3 in those games. Their head coach, they're led by Scooter Tolsda. Listen to this statistic. He is 114-21 in his 5 years. He is a River High School and West Liberty State College graduate, and the Colts are on a 15-game win streak, and their last loss was a 21-point loss on January 22nd to the Sheridan Generals. Meadowbrook made the 129-mile trip here today to face the Columbus DeSales Stallions. This is their 8th Elite Eight appearance. They went in 86, 87, 06, 07, 09, 10, 16, the year they lost to John Glenn in that final, and 21. They are 4-3 in those Elite Eight appearances. State champions in 1987, and they are led by fifth-year coach Pat Murphy, who is 83-41 with a 67% winning percentage. He's a graduate of Bishop Reedy High School and Miami University. DeSales, as you might remember, had a player a few years ago by the name of Nick Kellogg, who went to Providence in Ohio University, and his dad was the famous Clark Kellogg.
Who's a Buckeye, and you can watch him on television. He's probably on today.
He's probably on today, and the DeSales made the 54-mile trip down Route 23 to meet up with the Colts. Now, we are going to know who the opponent is. We do know who the opponent is. At 1 o'clock today from Vandalia Butler High School, Dayton Chaminade Julienne, that's a mouthful.
Yes.
DCJ for short, beat Columbus Watterson, a two-time opponent of the DeSales Stallions, 66-46. So on Saturday, March 20th, next Saturday at 11 a.m. be the first game of the day at University of Dayton Arena. The winner of this game will be playing Dayton Chaminade Julienne.
I'll tell you what, I just hope that whoever's playing, they're wearing orange. How's that?
Absolutely. Yes.
We can be a little bit of we can homer
a little bit.
We can do a little bit of hometown announcing here. So, of course, the Colts are covered in orange tonight, and DeSales wearing their traditional white uniforms with the purple trim. So, boy, I'll tell you what, you have to go a long way to beat tournament basketball. Probably, as far as sports go, high school tournament basketball is just one of my favorites because the competition is always so intense. It means so much to the kids.
It does, and both these teams are going to absolutely, we know this, leave everything they have out on the floor. There's going to be some emotions, whether winning or losing. There's going to be tears, and it's tough, and especially for these seniors that have been doing this for most of their lives and been in the gym most of their lives, so, or even out on the outdoor, playground or in their driveway shooting at a hoop. So basketball is a special sport, and right now, we're getting close to game time, and I think we're going to see a great game.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Now, what do you think the keys are tonight?
I think Meadowbrook has to rebound. I think they're going to have to rebound. They normally do have a sneaky rebounding team effort, usually, and DeSales, I think, is going to come down and play this big zone. They have similar size to Cambridge. Cambridge played a zone against Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook struggled. And DeSales did play a lot of zone against Unioto. So Meadowbrook in the past has struggled. So they have to learn how to attack the zone. They got to find the gaps in that zone and attack that way.
What do you think you need to do with Watson?
I tell you what, here's a kid. He's a Division I kid going to Davidson College. He's fantastic. I don't think
He's athletic. He's going to score.
I think Meadowbrook's going to throw a couple different people at him, but you also have to remember Meadowbrook's got some athletes too, and they got some length. So it should be interesting to see what Coach Tolza does with Watson.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm thinking they might try to make him pull up and shoot a little bit. I'd rather him do that because when he drives, he's tough.
He has a fantastic Euro step.
Hey, we are getting ready now for the national anthem. We're going to step out and take a real quick break. We'll be back with more right after this.
He congratulates the Meadowbrook Colts team on a great season. The team at Rogers Company works hard, too, to earn your business. They inspect, install, and repair all makes and all models of furnaces, humidifiers, and air purifiers. Don't be left out in the cold. Give them a call at 740-685-8677.
MVHC Urgent Care is for everyone in Guernsey County. You do not have to be an MVHC patient to receive care in the new state-of-the-art medical facility located at 1330 Clark Street in Cambridge. MVHC Urgent Care is open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday 1 to 5. There's no appointment needed, so simply walk into MVHC Urgent Care and get health care without the wait.
Black Epperson Funeral Homes want to thank the Meadowbrook Colts for another great season. Good luck in tonight's game and beyond. Black Epperson Funeral Homes, Byesville and Senecaville, proud to support our local athletes.
The banking world is forever changing, and that's why here at the Farmers and Merchants Bank, our customers can choose how they want to bank. Hi, this is Cindy Young. We know our online banking and mobile app makes it convenient to do your banking whenever and wherever, but we also want you to know you can come to our bank where we know your name and provide great customer service. That's our commitment at the Farmers and Merchants Bank on the Square in Caldwell. We appreciate our customers. Member FDIC.
At Emory Heating and Cooling, one call gets it all. They provide comprehensive heating, cooling, and air quality services, including air duct installation, heat pump, air conditioning, furnace installation, and repair. Ed Emory personally provides high-quality products that are both budget-friendly and provides the results that you would expect from your high-quality HVAC system. So don't deal with a bunch of techs. Deal with the local expert in the field, Ed Emory and Emory Heating and Cooling. They also offer 24-hour services. Give them a call, 740-255-4837.
Black Epperson Funeral Homes want to thank the Meadowbrook Colts for another great season. Good luck in tonight's game and beyond. Black Epperson Funeral Homes, Byesville and Senecaville, proud to support our local athletes.
Welcome back to Southeastern High School. Getting ready now for the introduction of the starting lineups, Mike Snively. And we've talked about them before. Like I said, matchup difficulties for the Colts. But, you know, this is not someplace they haven't been this year. You know, they've played teams with a lot of size. Cambridge and Warren Local are pretty good examples of that. They've done pretty well against teams that are big.
Yeah, they've done pretty well. And I didn't get the sense from the Colts, and we only had that one-day rest. You know, the team got home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. They had to go to school and, you know, prepare for DeSales basically in one day, and then get back on the road and play an early game on Saturday. But I did not get the sense that they are intimidated by any means whatsoever. It's almost Meadowbrook has come over that hump.
It's Meadowbrook versus the world.
Yeah,
right now.
Right.
That's really what it is.
Right, and I think there's just a lot of these kids just want to prove, hey, I don't care if they're from Columbus or if they play these big schools. You know, we're not too shabby ourselves, and that's kind of the feeling I got from the coaching staff and the kids at Meadowbrook.
Yeah, I don't think that they're afraid. I don't think they're intimidated. Like I said, the thing that really concerns me about this basketball game is the fact that I feel that one of the big advantages that DeSales actually has is they're deeper.
Yeah, absolutely. Meadowbrook is not deep at all. Meadowbrook's going to play 5 guys. Tyler Lacey's going to come off the bench sparingly, and Malachi Phillips is going to come off the bench sparingly. But Coach told us basically he's going to dance with the date that he brought, you know. And if Jerome Todd, who's been getting in foul trouble early, gets 3 fouls early, he's going to leave him in there.
He's going to have to.
Yeah, he's going to have to. And but coincidentally enough, Bill, next year these two teams are playing in the regular season, DeSales and Meadowbrook.
Yeah, now Meadowbrook, and that was the other thing. You pointed this out to me in pregame. I don't know if we brought this up. Both teams starting 3 seniors and 2 juniors.
3 seniors, 2 juniors. Cupboard definitely not bare for either team. But that's how you get better. You play good teams. You play good competition.
Now we are seeing the introduction of the starting lineups for the DeSales High School Stallions, St. Francis.
I'll tell you what, the Colts need to find Austin Mann right off the bat. He came out against Uniodo, threw in 3 bombs in the first quarter.
Yeah, you better pick him up at midcourt. I watched him. He is something.
He's a shooter, and Coach Pat Murphy talked about him, you know, he might be the best shooter he's ever coached.
Yeah, far end of the floor. You can see him down there. He's 5'6", but man, he's a player.
Yes, he is.
All right, getting ready now for the opening tip. Davis Singleton battling against number 21, Desmond Watson. And the tip goes to the Colts. Jerome Todd's got it, gets it over to Jake Singleton. Back now, Jonah McCall. McCall gets it over to Todd. Todd back to McCall, back to Todd in the corner. Davis Singleton.
And it's a fast zone, a very fast zone by DeSales, what we expected.
But look who's at the top now. That's going to help the Colts a little bit.
Yes.
Number 20, the short man, Austin Mann, is out there. Oh, tie up on the floor, and ball is controlled. Jump ball is called. That'll be possession to the Stallions. So a turnover right off the bat, but that's going to help the Colts if number 20, Austin Mann, is out on the point of that zone.
Can see exactly. They can get some shots off over the shorter man.
One of the things about the Cambridge zone was, of course, they had the 6'6" ball player.
Dominic Cork.
No, it wasn't Dominic Cork. It was
Sean
Perkins out on the point. That gave Meadowbrook fits. All right. Stallions with the basketball now. That's number 21, Desmond Watson. He can do it all. McCall's out on him. They cut him off. Driving now, number 2, Atticus Schuler. Ball stolen up the court. Oh, and that's going to be a quick travel as that ball came in onto McCall's hip. Good pass from Jerome Todd, just a little behind him, and he took a step when he couldn't get a hold of the ball.
Yeah, and neither a fault there by nobody. Just a bobble of the ball. Jonah was able to just put that extra step in there for the layup.
2 possession Colts, 2 turnovers, 1 possession Stallions, 1 turnover.
So far, 3 for 3.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Desmond Watson with the basketball. They're going to lob it inside. Another turnover. Nice job there by Davis Singleton. Now Jake Singleton is fouled coming down the floor, so that'll be possession to the Colts. They'll have the ball on the sideline. Hey, Cam Summers would normally be here. He has anniversary duty today.
Yeah, he's down. He's up in Pittsburgh, I
Yes,
believe.
he is. He's over in Pittsburgh today, so we want to wish him well, and he will be back next game should the Colts win.
And the one thing I've noticed, the first 2 turnovers by DeSales, Meadowbrook, 5 guys just sprinting to the other end of the floor.
Well, they're going to have to. I'm going to tell you something right now. Defensive intensity has to be there for the Colts in the first half. They have to play an excellent game defensively. Oh, there's another turnover. Picking the ball up, that is number 2, Atticus Schuler. Schuler's got the ball back outside. Long shot by Watson, good for 3. And that's what he can do.
Bottom line here, Meadowbrook has to take care of the ball now. They have to get shots.
And it was Obed Achiram with the turnover. That's my bad. Basketball to Todd. They work it back outside. That is Jake Singleton. McCall. Now Davis Singleton. He's going to take a long shot from the baseline. That's up and good. 2 for Davis Singleton.
He's inserted himself early offensively, and I think the senior's going to have to do that, Davis.
Coming up on 6 minutes, 3-2 now. Stallions with the lead. Number 2, Atticus Schuler with the basketball. Looking for some help. He's on the elbow. Still looking for some help. Gets it back outside to Mann. Mann works it over on the sidelines. That is Watson. He'll take the 3. Yes!
Watson hasn't hit the rim yet.
Talk about taking charge.
Same spot both times.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'm not guarding him either. That's way, way outside the arc. McCall with the basketball works it over now to Todd. Todd works it down. That's inside to Webster. Webster, long shot by Singleton. That's Jake Singleton. That's a 3.
Both teams start off 2 for 2. We haven't had a missed shot yet.
6-5, 5:27 left here in the first quarter. Desmond Watson with the basketball works it over to Schuler. They're looking for man. Boy, they're on man all over the place. They got him outside. Long shot, top of the key. High off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, coming down with it. That's 35. That's Cruz Sanchez. They work it inside. Shots up and in by number 2 or 3. That is Obed Achiram.
Right now, Meadowbrook trying to get their bearings straight right now, trying to adjust the speed here. It is a different speed.
Tell you what, they play up tempo. Shot from the corner, blocked. McCall can't handle it. Up the floor now. That's Achiram with the basketball. Driving, shooting, and blocked by Todd.
Outstanding block by Todd. Getting back, blocking Achiram's shot. It'll be DeSales' ball out under.
I don't know if Obed Achiram is used to playing somebody like Jerome Todd, who's maybe a couple inches shorter, but man, he jumps through the rope. He got all of that.
Jerome, a fantastic athlete, has been blocking a lot of shots lately.
Watson with the inbounds pass. He works it into Achiram right now. Davis Singleton's out on him. Now back out to Watson. McCall's on him. They work it over now in the lineup. 32, Michael Walker, another 3-point shooter for the Stallions.
Stallions going to their bench early, try to wear these Colts down.
Watson with the basketball out near midcourt now. He works it over. That's Walker.
No backside help.
And there you go. Nice, easy 2 by Cruz Sanchez. That's going to make it 10-5 now to DeSales.
Good offense there by DeSales. Put Meadowbrook defensively in a bad situation.
Davis Singleton now on the baseline, looking for some help. Top of the key, that is Todd. Back now to Singleton. He'll take the 3. Yes!
I like what I'm seeing from Davis.
5 points already. He was shut out in the first half of the last game against Warren Local. He looks like he started up on.
He's got the matchup right now. He's going to have to be the hot hand. He's got the good matchup.
Watson works it over to Walker. Walker looking for some space. Now he gets it back. Mann's got it out near midcourt. They're all over him. Jake Singleton's on him. Walker in the corner, long shot by Watson. In and good. He's fouled by McCall.
I think they're going to call on Jerome Todd.
That's Todd, yes. Excuse me.
That's his 3rd straight 3 that he's made, Watson, that is. And he's got a chance here to get into double figures with 3:36 left in the first quarter.
Well, he's going to be a matchup problem. If he's shooting like that, I mean, it's going to be real tough for the Colts.
Yeah, Meadowbrook did not expect him to come out on fire.
13-6 now. Shot is short. Misses that free throw. So at least he's proved he's human. Todd with the basketball works it over to McCall. McCall on the sideline. Davis Singleton. Singleton works to the elbow now. Singleton behind the back. He'll pull up and take the shot. Ball's off the rim, up and in.
Keep it going, Davis. Keep it going.
7 points for Singleton, 13-10. Colts down by 3. Here comes DeSales.
Watson's kind of saying clear it out here a little bit.
Watson works it over to Achiram. Achiram drives, shoots, puts up a shot, lost control, now picked up by Schuler, up and in. First 2 of the night for Schuler. Now a little bit of pressure from the Stallions as they run that trap. Davis Singleton loses control of the basketball. Now he gets it back, gets it over to Todd. Todd off on the sidelines, the wing to Davis Singleton.
Watson did step out a lot more on Singleton that time. Davis Singleton, that is.
And a good idea, too. Schuler's out on Jake Singleton that time. Now driving is Jerome Todd. Kicks it outside. Let's see what we've got.
They're going to call an offensive foul on Jerome. That'll be his second.
That's 2 on Jerome, and that's not good news for the Colts. They can't afford to lose him.
4 turnovers here for the Colts.
All right. Stallions with the basketball. Colts extending their defense a little bit.
Jerome's going to stay in, and it's going to be like a 1-3-1 half court, maybe 3/4 court trap.
I'll tell you what, Wade DeSales is shooting to start this ball game, and it's a matchup zone. Oh, inside, driving, shooting, and scoring is Watson.
Well, Watson's the best player I've seen this year.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I haven't seen him very long. I saw him a little bit toward the end of the Unioto game, and he looked good there. He looks better tonight. Singleton down the lane, pulls up, loses control. Let's see, that's going to be on Watson. I think he got him on the elbow.
There's no doubt. He got Davis across the wrist. And might as well take it at him. Try to get him in foul trouble because he's doing a lot of damage offensively.
17-10, and the guy who's doing the damage offensively for the Colts, Davis Singleton, on the line shooting 2. Ball's up. No good. 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Fast-moving game.
Fast-moving game. Colts kind of at a danger spot here. Going to have to get some stops defensively.
Missed them both. Achiram with the rebound. Gets it over now to Watson. Watson works it over to Austin Mann. 1:46 left here now. Davis Singleton right out on Mann. Watson, he'll take the shot from the top of the key, off the rim, no good. All right, there's a stop right there and a good rebound by McCall. Over to Jake Singleton now. Singleton, back out Webster. Jerome Todd now. Todd on the wing, works it on the elbow. That's Davis Singleton. Works it back out now, Jake Singleton. Now on the baseline. Achiram working on Davis Singleton. Now Jerome Todd's got it. He's going to work it over to Webster. Back outside Jake Singleton.
Good patience here by Meadowbrook.
Davis Singleton, he'll take the 3, top of the key, off the rim, no good. Up the floor comes Atticus Schuler for the Stallions. Schuler tries to drive, works it off in the corner to Watson. Watson working on McCall. Wow. Spin, up and in.
Coach Tolles is going to take a timeout. They're going to have to figure something out defensively because Watson is the real deal.
With that, we'll take a timeout as well. The score, DeSales 19, Meadowbrook 10. Back with more right after this.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there's one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you'll always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. In business for nearly 60 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at Doan.
Bill Castler, Mike Snively with you here. DeSales off to a quick start here in this regional final. They've got a 19-10 lead on the Colts, and I'll tell you what, a lot of it has been Desmond Watson, and he's shooting from the outside. Man, he has been money.
13 of the 19 points, and he did knock down his first 3 threes, but now he's starting to take it to the rack, and he's got a great first step. Additionally, he's very strong.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Probably the best athlete we've laid eyes on this year, at least in my opinion he is.
Yeah, I think he's the best I've seen. I know it's only been a quarter, but he's good.
Colts with a basketball. McCall works it to Webster. Back inside. Great pass. Finished by Jerome Todd.
Really good teamwork and passing skills there by the Colts.
19-12, just 30 seconds left here now in this first quarter. Boy, a stop and score here by Meadowbrook would be big. Watson works it off. Walker's got the basketball now. He's looking for some help.
Wouldn't surprise me if Watson just steps it back and says, I want to take the last shot here. Colts will get the ball to start the second quarter.
Yeah, he's got McCall out on him now. He's giving him a little room, but I'll tell you what, he's not going to give him too much.
No, because he can hit it.
Yeah, he can. He takes a
good
look at it.
defense by Jonah.
Mann's got it now. Inside, at the elbow. Shot by Mann. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. That's going to do it. The end of the first quarter of play. Colts are hanging in there. The score after one. It's DeSales 19, Meadowbrook 12. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
Cambridge Place, located on Deer Path Drive in Cambridge.
Give me a minute.
Congratulate the Meadowbrook Colts basketball team for making it to the regionals. Cambridge Place offers both assisted living and memory care, so your loved one has every opportunity to keep active, stay involved, and age gracefully. Cambridge Place has chefs that prepare 3 made-from-scratch meals daily, and snacks and beverages are available as desired. Various size apartments are available, along with a walkout patio. Call Cambridge Place today at 740-255-5005.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance as you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit Shafer Insurance on Wheeling Avenue today in downtown Cambridge.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School. Want to thank our sponsors, Shafer Insurance, Rogers Company, Patrons, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company, Emory Heating and Cooling, and Surgent Construction. Without these sponsors and others, we could not be here tonight. We want to thank them. Colts with the basketball now. Jake Singleton, shots up, no good. Webster with a rebound, works it back outside, trying to hit Jake Singleton again. Pass is a little tall, goes out of bounds. Turned back over to DeSales.
Webster probably could have went back up with that and may have gotten fouled. I think he was afraid he's going to get it blocked.
Yeah, I think you got to go for it. You're probably going to see a few block shots this game. They are really, really athletic, and they are really long.
Yes, they are. And Meadowbrook long themselves, but a lot more length here.
Tipped away. Nice job there as Mann tried to get it inside to Achiram and couldn't do it. Webster picks up the steal. That's a steal for the Colts. That's the kind of defense Meadowbrook has played all year, traveling on Davis Singleton. Said he shuffled the feet. I didn't see it, but he must have.
19 points in a quarter, that's got to be the most Meadowbrook's given up in a quarter all year.
Well, I'll tell you what, with 3-point shooting like we've seen out of Desmond Watson, man, that's pretty tough. Here comes Schuler down the lane, driving, shooting, and missing. Rebound fought for. Davis Singleton has it. Let's see.
I believe they're going to get a foul on DeSales here.
That's going to be on Cruz Sanchez, number 35.
And I liked how Davis Singleton was strong there.
I'll tell you something right now. They really put the clamps on Watson that time. Great defense. Of course, that opened it up for Schuler, but he missed the shot.
Meadowbrook's got to find some confidence here. They can play with this team. They've just got to find some confidence here.
Well, they've got to find a way to match up with the big man. Oh! That hurts, as McCall was looking for either Webster or Todd, and neither one of them made a move to the ball.
Unforced turnovers right now killing Meadowbrook. That's 7 turnovers on the night. That's 7 opportunities you don't get a chance to shoot.
Still 19-12 now. DeSales with a 7-point lead, 6:52 left. Here comes a man with a basketball, works it outside. That's number 32. That's Michael Walker. Walker to Watson, back to Mann, back to Walker. Driving it inside. Holy cats.
And that was well defended by Meadowbrook.
Yeah, just too tall.
Just too high up in the air.
Yeah, I mean, he gets off the ground. He's big and he gets off the ground, man.
Meadowbrook may have even bumped him and fouled him.
They did, but to no avail. Desmond Watson, 21-12 now, Stallions. Driving, shooting, and scoring. Jake Singleton.
That's going to build some confidence. Now they just got to find some stops here. They got to find a way to get Watson out of his game.
21-14. Watson with the basketball now. He has done most of the damage for DeSales.
Yeah, he's at 15 points right now.
Oh, boy, you can see he's a Division I ball player, too.
He has more points right now than Meadowbrook.
He does. Achiram gets it down on the baseline to Watson, who loses the handle. How about that?
Meadowbrook got a little physical with him there. Turnover DeSales.
I'll tell you what, I'm just going to guess, but I'm thinking that Desmond Watson has seen physical play before.
I'm absolutely right. That's the thing, you know, getting ready to play him, you can't mimic him at practice.
Boy, little trap there. Colts handle it nicely. Driving, shooting, and missing is Todd. Rebound, let's see, out to Davis. Singleton, shots up off the rim, no good. Rebound coming down with it. That is Ochiram for the Stallions. Gets it back now to Des Watson. 21-14, 5:20 left here in the first half. Watson back over to Ochiram. Ochiram now drives down toward the baseline. He's going to try the reverse, and I'll tell you what, Colts defended it well, but Ochiram, nice job.
Ochiram, big, strong shoulders, able to get around the defender.
Another athlete right there. Ooh, almost picked off right there as man came in, tried to pick the pocket of Singleton. Now Todd's got the basketball in the corner. Davis Singleton off the rim, no good. Rebound to Cheerham.
Nothing easy right now for the Colts.
Driving, shooting, and scoring. Wow. And Jerome Todd was right where he needed to be. Timeout on the floor. With that, we're going to take a quick break. The score, DeSales 25, Meadowbrook 14. Back with more right after this.
MVHC Urgent Care is for everyone in Guernsey County. You do not have to be an MVHC patient to receive care in the new state-of-the-art medical facility located at 1330 Clark Street in Cambridge. MVHC Urgent Care is open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday 1 to 5. There's no appointment needed, so simply walk into MVHC Urgent Care and get health care without the wait.
The Rogers Company congratulates the Meadowbrook Colts team on a great season. The team at Rogers Company works hard, too, to earn your business. They inspect, install, and repair all makes and all models of furnaces, humidifiers, and air purifiers. Don't be left out in the cold. Give them a call at 740-685-8677.
Just some of them, B&B Body Shop and Towing. Green Insurance, People's Bank, Muskingum Valley Health Center, and Cambridge Place. Want to thank Muskingum Valley Health. They're sponsoring our floor cam tonight. Adam Green down on the floor, bringing you some great shots from this ball game. Keep in mind, you can watch this game at the YRP-TV YouTube page or on the Your Radio Place Facebook page as well.
Well, I tell you, Watson's better than anticipated.
Oh, man. Either that or he's having a great game. Unioto, I didn't think he did that well against Unioto. But, man, he's an athlete.
And the supporting cast down here playing this zone's not too shabby either.
All right, Colts with a basketball. Singleton works it back to Davis. Singleton now works it back now top of the key. Todd loses the handle, driving down the lane. Picks it back up, gets it outside. Webster's got it for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, coming down with it. That is Davis Singleton up and no good. Rebound fought for. Watson comes down with it. Here come the Stallions up the floor quickly. That's Schuler shooting and scoring. 27-14 now. Boy, Colts need some offense in a big way. Jerome Todd up to McCall now. McCall back cross now. Near on the wing is Todd. Todd top of the key. Gets it back. Jake Singleton, long shot, high off the rim, no good. Rebound, that is Ochiram.
And that's 6 straight misses for the Colts.
Watson, cut off by McCall. Colts continue to play tough defense. Inside Ochiram, works it back outside Walker. Walker's got the basketball. Now, inside Ochiram has it. Ochiram turns, triple team. Ball's tipped away. Here comes Webster up the floor with Todd. Over to Todd. Todd drives, shoots. He's fouled. It's going to be on Walker.
Hard foul there on Walker. Meadowbrook, as I stated earlier, has missed 6 straight shots. DeSales, on the other hand, has made 4 straight. That's why we have this 13-point lead.
Well, hopefully Jerome Todd is going to eat into that right now. He's got 2 shots as he was fouled in the act of shooting. 3:23 left in the second. 27-14 DeSales. Ball's up high off the back of the rim. No good. Jerome Todd will have 1 more shot.
Meadowbrook 0 for 3 from the line tonight. In fact, neither team's made a free throw tonight. Today, I should say.
Yeah, and they've had some good shooters on the line, too. Todd shooting his second shot. Nobody can make one. Ball goes out of bounds. That's going to be, picked up now.
Now, that was a unique play. Somebody had to have been out of bounds over here.
Yeah, I think so. 33, Tyler Lacey is the one who's going to get caught holding the ball out of bounds, but I think there was a couple of DeSales players had it with their foot on the line, but it wasn't called.
Yeah, sometimes the officials kind of lose where they're at.
27-14 now. Colts looking for some good defense here, and they need to come down. They need a few real solid possessions here to get back in this ball game. Very athletic Columbus DeSales basketball team. Driving, shooting, and scoring is Watson.
Watson's been trying to get that backdoor cut all night.
19 points. We're not even done with the first half yet. Long shot by Singleton. High off the rim, no good. Can't get it to go, and Watson's got it. Let's see, is that going to be a foul or a timeout?
I think it's going to be a foul on Meadowbrook.
See who the call is on. That's on McCall. That's his first.
And that's just McCall going up toe-to-toe with Watson and can't get high enough, which caused the foul.
Like we said, Colts are right where they need to be. The biggest problem they have right now is that DeSales, particularly Desmond Watson, just bigger, more athletic.
Absolutely.
They can jump through the roof.
Absolutely. We're seeing the size and athleticism take over right now.
Obed-Achiram with the basketball. Works it back now to Schuler. Schuler cut off by Webster now. He's outside the arc, top of the key now, working it against Todd. They get it back now to Mann. Jake Singleton's right on him. Boy, they haven't let Mann have an inch tonight.
No, they've done a very good job on Mann.
Down inside, Cruz Sanchez up and in. Great pass by Watson.
6 straight possessions where DeSales has scored.
31-14. Back now to McCall. Colts. Boy, they're running that trap. Hasn't worked yet, but it's bothering Meadowbrook. McCall took a look. They get it back now. Todd will take it. Now he'll drive down the lane. Gets it back in the corner. Webster gets it back out top. That is Davis Singleton. Davis Singleton with the basketball. Working. Top of the key. Gets it over to Jake. Wide open. 3 is good.
Stop the bleeding a little bit. Davis found his cousin. And when Jake has that much time to set his feet, it's usually going to go in.
31-17. Yeah, they lost him, and you don't want to lose number 3 if you're DeSales. All right, Stallions with the ball, and boy, the two-man game there, and Watson flushes it again.
Colts cannot get a stop defensively.
Davis Singleton, oh, he threw that into the back of Mann, picked up by the Stallions. Here comes Schuler, can't get it to go, followed up by Achiram. Timeout on the floor, 1:08 left in the second. The score, DeSales 35, Meadowbrook 17. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
At B&B Body Shop and Towing, our state-of-the-art camera takes a picture of your vehicle's paint and provides us with the absolute closest color match possible. At B&B Body Shop and Towing, vehicle estimates are available without ever having to leave your driveway. We never quit improving. We have been number 1 in the area since 1978. Attention AAA members, this is Travis with B&B Body Shop and Towing. And now when you need a car towed, you can call us direct at 740-439-3483.
So athletic, tough to cover.
Bottom line, Colts have to put the ball in the hole right now.
Ooh, there's a bad pass by Todd, picked up by Mann for the Stallions, driving, shooting in, got it.
Everything right now is falling for DeSales.
37-17, Colts with a basketball again. They've got it to Davis Singleton, long shot by Jake Singleton, off the back of the rim, no good. Sanchez loses the handle, he hands it right back to Meadowbrook. 34.7 seconds left here in the first half. Colts will have another shot at it right here, and they need all the shots they can get right now.
Yeah, down 20, not the ideal spot you want to be right now, and you know they're kind of in desperation mode here before half.
I'll tell you what, Purdue was down 18. Oh, there's a steal. DeSales with a basketball up the floor. Here's Achiram, got it.
Nobody back for the Colts. DeSales takes advantage with another tomahawk dunk.
Oh, it's going to be another steal by Achiram. Here we go. Got it.
The shooting percentage by DeSales this quarter is unbelievable right now.
Davis Singleton back to McCall. He'll take the 3. High off the rim, no good. 4 seconds left. Long pass up the floor. Walker will take the long shot. No good. that is going to do it. Boy, I'm going to tell you something right now. The end of a very, very tough first half of action. What are you thinking right now, Mike Snively?
Wow. You know, wow, that's all I can think right now. I did not anticipate this. Watson, as we said, is better than advertised, and then the surrounding cast around him does a fantastic job on the defensive end, rebounding-wise. You know, what we saw against Unioto is just not even compared to what we're seeing today.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You got to give, I'll tell you what, you got to give the Tanks some credit. The Sherman Tanks, they came in here, they played some really good defense. They frustrated Watson in both halves, and DeSales was able to pull out a three-point victory. But boy, it has been all Stallions here early on.
Yeah, no question. It's been all DeSales, and Meadowbrook's just going to have to try to put it together here, down 24, and bottom line, they got to put the ball in the hole and not turn it over as much.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. We want to thank our sponsors real quickly here before we step out for our first halftime break. We'll tally up some of the stats. B&B Body Shop and Towing, Bicon Services, WB Green Insurance, People's Bank, Muskingum Valley Health Center, and Cambridge Place. Without these sponsors, we could not bring you this game tonight. We appreciate them very much. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. The score at half, it's DeSales 41, Meadowbrook 17. Back with more right after this.
Looking to buy land? Do you want 5 acres or more, say up to 50 acres? Brunner Land Company off I-77, Vocational Road, Byesville has land for sale. Buy acreage in Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, and Indiana. Brunner Land Company has 500 tracts of land to choose from and creative financing for buyers. When it's land you want to buy, it's Brunner Land Company you should call. Brunner Land Company, Byesville, off I-77. Give them a call at 685-3064 or go to brunnerland.com.
Feeding the world takes the work of a farmer. Patrons Buckeye Mutual, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips our hat to those who help ensure that we can all eat tomorrow. We are proud to offer the coverage farmers need to keep growing. So we're taking a moment to say thank you for planning our future. Trust in farming. Trust in Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Trust in tomorrow. Contact your Patrons Buckeye agent today at 638-3604. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Choose People's Bank. They believe in
working together.
They are the bank that works with you on
building success.
Proud to support our area schools and communities. That's
People's Bank. At People's Bank, we value your success as much as you do. As a local bank, we work alongside you, providing the right tools to help you build your financial future. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC.
Strike three, you're out!
Pitchers can throw perfect games. Bowlers can bowl perfect games. But there's no such thing as a perfect church. Churches are made up of imperfect people. People who have had their hearts broken and their dreams shattered. Church is for people who need hope, who need forgiveness, and who need to learn to forgive. Church is for people like you and me. Join us at Stop 9 Church of Christ, 9:30 Sunday morning. The imperfect church where you can find God's perfect love. And celebrate the victory God has won for you.
Surgent Construction is leading the way in commercial and industrial construction. This is Jason Emsch, and we are committed to provide an exceptional construction experience from pre-construction through project completion. Our success is measured by exceeding our clients' expectations. See our past and previous projects at Cambridge YMCA and New Educational Center at Jurassic Park and FMJ Shooting Range, just to name a few. Find us online at surgent.construction and like us on Facebook.
Surgent Construction. We'll take it from here.
Promises. You've heard them all. Peace of mind, quality insurance products, superior claim service, all at a fair and competitive price. Since 1848, Westfield Insurance has promised to provide excellent insurance coverage for your home, auto, and business. Sharing knowledge, building trust. That is Westfield Insurance's pledge to their customers. For a quote on protecting your home, auto, and business, call WB Green Insurance today. WB Green, professional insurance.
I'm not buying till I check Doan Ford.
Most of us are faced with uncertainty every day. Your job, your finances, sporting events, schooling for your children, and so much more. With so much uncertainty surrounding you, there's one auto dealership that you can be certain about, and that's Doan Ford. You can be certain that you'll always get a great deal and the best service afterwards. In business for nearly 60 years has given Doan Ford the reputation of being a strong, reliable dealership. Be certain. Choose Doan Ford. Online at DoanFord.com.
Bicon Services has helped energy and manufacturing companies around the world compete in the global market for over 50 years. One of the keys to their success and growth is their strong divisions: construction, electrical, manufacturing, and commercial building. These divisions function as specialized business units and more powerfully when combined to provide quality turnkey solutions. Bicon has the experience to meet requirements and schedules for projects great and small. Bicon Services will make it safely happen. Bicon would like to congratulate the Meadowbrook Colts on a great season and good luck in tonight's game.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School in Chillicothe. Boy, the news is not good here at halftime. The St. Francis de Sales Stallions have a huge 41-17 lead on the Meadowbrook Colts. I'll tell you what, they've just out-athleted the Colts, particularly number 21, Desmond Watson. He's been a handful.
Yeah, he's been very good, and there's not much he can't do either. He gets the ball, he's able to shoot the three, comes out, knocks down 3 straight threes, one he's even fouled on. Then he gets it and starts going to the hole, and if he gets double teamed, he finds somebody that's open. He rebounds the ball every time. Then he starts backdooring because we're overplaying, and he comes in for two slam dunks. So I mean, they've been really, really good, and it's hard to believe too. This team's lost 7 games.
Yeah, but again, and we talked about it in pregame, the level of competition that St. Francis de Sales plays, they're geared for this kind of a tournament run. I mean, they're playing Division I schools, and it's a tough schedule. So, and a lot of private schools in Columbus as well. So, and those schools can go out and get players, and they get in their college preparatory schools, so they get really, really good players because they have a good program. So, nothing wrong with that. This is what it is when you're in the state tournament. You basically have this matchup, and this is who you draw. So, this is what you've got to play. But 41-17. Something that we did not expect here at the half.
No, and Atticus Schuller's just as good, and Obed Achiram. Those two are a big compliment to Watson out there. They've been very good and athletic, and the one thing that Meadowbrook has done, they've done a pretty good job on the three-point sharpshooter Austin Mann, but it hasn't mattered because there's just been way too much. Des Watson, who has outscored the Colts himself 21-17.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Watson, he's a special ball player. Achiram at 6'2", he's another outstanding athlete. So they've got 2 real good kids, but Watson is special. When he hit those first 3 threes, it was kind of like the red flag went up because not only is he big and he's a point guard, he can handle the basketball, but man, he can shoot too, and he has really showed what he can do here in this first half.
And there was a time they threw him an alley-oop lob, and Meadowbrook fouled him, held him. He was still able to go up and get it and make it look easy.
Yeah, that's something else I want to point out. Colts, they've been in defensive position, but it's been a case of Watson just so big, able to jump so well, such a good athlete. They just don't have a matchup for him.
Yeah, and what do you do? That's the big question. And hope he starts missing shots, but you got a feeling they're going to start running some clock here with this 24-point lead and try to milk the clock and get out of here with a quick victory and nobody getting hurt for them.
Yeah, and head to the Final Four where they're going to, they probably, we don't know yet. I mean, keep in mind the Buckeyes had a big lead on Purdue. Purdue came all the way back. Now, the Boilermakers couldn't pick up the win against Ohio State. They came all the way back. So you never know when somebody's going to pick up their shooting and all of a sudden you're back in the game.
And I'm not going to count the Colts out yet. They got to come out here, have a great third quarter. They've got to knock down threes, and they've got to find some ways to get some stops because DeSales was 11, had 13 possessions in that second quarter, and they scored on 11 of them.
Okay, so at the end of the first quarter, it's 19-12, and you're thinking, all right, Colts are in the ball game. Boy, that second quarter of action right there, the only 5 points that they were able to score, a 3 by Jake Singleton and a 2 by Jake Singleton. Only shots the Colts hit. You have some numbers there.
Yeah.
Talk about the shooting percentage. talk about high percentage shots.
Yeah, well, Meadowbrook shot 9 of 17 for 37% in that first half. However, they were just 2 of 12, like you mentioned, in the second quarter. DeSales, holy cow, 19 of 15 from the field, or I'm sorry, 19 of 25 from the field. They shot a blistering 76%. They were cooking with hot grease, like I said, in that second quarter. They were 11 of 13. Rebounding-wise, Meadowbrook had 8 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. DeSales 12 rebounds, 3 of them offensive. And another big stat, DeSales turned it over 5 times, and Meadowbrook turned it over 11 times, which led to points the other way. Colts 0 for 4 from the line, not helping themselves there, and DeSales 0 for 1. Neither team has made a free throw yet today.
All right, we are getting ready now to get underway here in the third quarter. The score, DeSales 41, Meadowbrook 17. Stallions with the basketball and getting ready to take the inbounds pass from number 2, Atticus Schuler, is the kind of the straw that stirs the drink. Number 21, Desmond Watson. He's got the ball right now, and we are underway here in the third quarter.
Todd's got the responsibility on Watson right now.
He's only got 2 fouls. Now, he picked up 2 quick ones in the first, but he's played pretty well. Watson at the foul line, ball's up. Holy cow. Picking up right where he left up. Desmond Watson makes it 43-17.
Yeah, that was pretty good there, and that was good defense by Jerome. Just not much he can do there.
Like I said, they've been right where they need to be. It's just he's so big. Long shot by Jonah McCall. That's good for 3.
Jonah's very capable of that when he gets his feet set.
43-20 now. Watson with the basketball, works it over to Man. Pull up and take the shot. Ooh. That's going to be on Obed Achiram, I think, number 3, as Webster had good position and Achiram ran right into him.
Good call by the official. Achiram showing some good sportsmanship there, helped Drew up off the deck.
He was just going for the rebound.
Yeah.
I don't think he spotted Webster, and by the time he did, it was too late.
Achiram, a very good football player for the Stallions as well.
Looks like a football player, doesn't he? Webster with the basketball now, working with it. Now he works it back over. McCall in the corner, Jake Singleton. Jake took his time, and now they get it back out to Jerome Todd.
The Stallions recovered in a hurry there.
Boy, they're good defensively, too. Davis Singleton back now. McCall back out to Jerome Todd. Todd over to Jake Singleton. Inside, Jonah McCall, pinned by Watson. Holy cow.
I thought that may have been goaltending, but
yeah,
hard to argue.
43-20 now, 6:37. Watson drives, shoots, and scores. McCall up the floor now for the Colts. Davis Singleton back to Jerome Todd. Todd works it back out, Jake Singleton. Back out now, Todd. McCall driving. Davis Singleton shots up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Fade is up and good.
Good persistence there by number 10, David Singleton, getting his own rebound and going right back up with it for 2.
45-22, coming up on 6 minutes left now in the third quarter. Austin Mann with the basketball. Mann works it back outside. That's Achiram. Achiram in the corner to Schuler. Schuler looking for an opening, now brings it out top on the wing again. Back to Mann. Mann on the wing. Jake Singleton right on him. Achiram now in the lane, driving, shooting, and missing. Rebound coming down with it is Jake Singleton. Here come the Colts. Colts up the floor quickly. Singleton driving, shooting, and missing. A rebound to Achiram. Here comes Desmond Watson now for the Stallions. Watson on the wing. He's going to drive, shoot, and score.
Wow, he went to his left hand there to make that basket. Fantastic play there by Watson.
McCall, he'll pull back and take the 3. That's good. Jonah McCall, his second 3 of the quarter, 47-25 now. Here come the DeSales. They've got the basketball. It's Desmond Watson. Watson to Achiram. Achiram on the wing. Back out to Schuler on the other wing. Schuler, Webster's right on him. Now down on the block, driving, shooting, and missing. Following up is Obed Achiram. Easy 2. 49-25 now.
8 rebounds for Achiram.
Yeah, he's tough on the boards. Driving, shooting, and missing. That's Davis Singleton. Rebound, Cruz Sanchez for the Stallions. Here comes DeSales.
This one has Sandlot ball written all over it this half.
Boy, man, and that ball was touched by one of the Colts. Should be Stallions basketball as Webster tipped it before it went out of bounds.
Really good team, Bill. Really good team.
Oh, they're an outstanding team, no doubt about it. Now they go a little shorter now. This is kind of interesting. Noah Garrick's in the basketball game now for the Stallions. Garrick works at the man. Man, who hasn't really seen too much of an opening. Boy, nice steal by Singleton.
By Jake, yes.
Driving, and I'll tell you, that's going to be on Man. I'll tell you one thing. Austin Mann, who's an outstanding ball player, he's seeing somebody who's better than him tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Singleton is on him and has his number.
Sneaky good defender, too. Number 3, Jake Singleton.
Yeah, really. McCall with the basketball back to Webster. Webster works it back outside. Now Todd off in the corner. It's Davis Singleton back out now to Jerome Todd. Todd. McCall. A little bit of a spark from Jonah McCall. Back outside now Jake Singleton. Davis Singleton, Webster now. Drew Webster gets it now to Jerome Todd. Davis Singleton. Singleton. Working with the basketball, back outside to Webster, back to McCall, back to Todd. Todd. Webster. Singleton has a shot, has a look, now drives past his man. He beat Watson.
And
beat the second man, and one.
Good call by the official.
Yes.
Looked like Mann got there a step late, might have been a little too under the basket.
That's 3 on Mann.
Jake, maybe he can get this streak of missed free throws by both teams off the mark,
well,
off the books.
I'll tell you what, if there's one man who can do it.
It's him.
Yeah,
Big
he can
2
do
free
it.
throws the other night to help beat Warren.
And got a little rim, but he got it down. So, 49-28.
Some of the
DeSales
fans not happy about that call, up 21.
It was a good call, so
yeah, I
really don't
call.
want to hear any of it. You know, he beat Watson fair and square, and then I'll tell you what, Mann was not there in time. Watson now driving, shooting, slips it over to Achiram. Nice job by Webster, and the rebound goes out to Davis Singleton. Here comes Jake now. Jake up the lane. He's cut off. Gets it back outside. Oh, Davis Singleton. He wasn't sure if it was for him, and he let it go, and it just flew out of bounds.
Jake thought Davis was going to zig, and he zagged, and that's what happens sometimes.
All right, we're going to take a quick timeout here as DeSales wants to talk some things over. The score here now, 3:10 left in the third, 49-28. Stallions back with more right after this.
And cooling, one call gets it all. They provide comprehensive heating, cooling, and air quality services, including air duct installation, heat pump, air conditioning, furnace installation, and repair. Ed Emory personally provides high-quality products that are both budget-friendly and provides the results that you would expect from your high-quality HVAC system. So don't deal with a bunch of techs. Deal with the local expert in the field, Ed Emory and Emory Heating and Cooling. They also offer 24-hour services. Give them a call, 740-255-4837.
Regional final, it is Columbus, St. Francis, DeSales, and Meadowbrook. Want to thank our sponsors, Shafer Insurance, the Rogers Company, patrons, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company, Emory Heating and Cooling, Surgent Construction, and B&B Body Shop and Towing. Stallions with the basketball. Watson now works it back outside to Walker, and they're going to say walked. So that is an unforced turnover right there.
Second turnover by DeSales in the third quarter. Meadowbrook with just one turnover that last possession, just one in the third quarter.
We'd like to see the Colts hit a few more shots here, get back in this game as DeSales has gone a little shorter, and it's helped Meadowbrook.
Meadowbrook's got to win this second half.
Long shot by Singleton. Jake Singleton could not get it to go down, had a good look too. Off in the corner, that is Atticus Schuler back in the game. Works it back now to number 11, Noah Garrick. Schuler now to Watson. Watson to Garrick. Garrick, top of the key, Schuler now. Schuler working down the lane, kicks it back outside. Garrick driving, shooting, and can't get it to go. Rebound coming down with it. Here comes McCall for the Colts. Jonah McCall works it over. Nice pass. Driving, shooting, and scoring. That is Jake Singleton.
Down to 19. Nice play there by McCall to find the cutting Jake Singleton. Jake hung in the air long enough to get a good shot off.
So they're cutting into it a little bit, which is a good thing. Schuler with the basketball now.
I tell you right now, Meadowbrook is gassed.
Oh,
Absolutely gassed.
And they're playing hard. Watson driving, shooting, and scoring. He was fouled.
Watson's bucket is good. Fouls number 1, Jerome Todd, his third, team first.
Boy.
29 points. If he makes this free throw here, be at 30, obviously. Only 0 for 1 to Sales at the line today.
Yeah.
Watson missed the one attempt.
If they've got a weakness, it's been foul shooting, but they haven't been there very much. Shots up and good. All right, he's 50% now. 52-30 now. 22-point lead for the Stallions. McCall and Todd work the ball up the floor. Jerome Todd back now top of the key. McCall in the corner. That's Jake Singleton. Back out now top of the key. Todd on the wing. Davis Singleton looking for some help. Slips it inside to Webster, who loses the handle. Picked up by Achiram. Achiram gets it over to Watson. Watson now up the floor. He's got a lane driving, shooting. Nice job there by McCall as McCall gets on the floor. He and Watson battle for the basketball, and it's going to be possession to the Colts. I think Watson had a foot out of bounds.
That's all it was. Watson regained possession of the ball, but his foot was out of bounds. Good call by the official. This has been a really good officiated game tonight, I believe.
Coming into the lineup for the Colts, Drew Webster's going to sit down, and Malachi Phillips. Malachi can shoot the basketball a little bit, too.
Yeah, and that's, if he's got an open look, he needs to
take it.
Take it, exactly.
Todd with the basketball now on the wing. Pulls up in the lane. McCall looking for help back out to the top of the key. Todd, now Phillips. Phillips back to McCall. McCall on the wing. On the other wing, Davis Singleton. In the corner, Jake Singleton. Davis Singleton, they work it around now. On the wing, Todd. Todd reverses his dribble. Jake Singleton's open. He's going to pull up. No. Todd's going to take it. No. Pull up. Davis Singleton now for three. Off the rim, no good. Davis, man, he started off pretty hot from behind the arc. He hasn't been able to hit one for 2 quarters now. He's had some looks.
Yeah, he has. And the zone is really good. The zone's been really good. Nothing's been easy for this Colts offense today.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, it's a matchup zone too. I mean, they come out and get you. They are not standing there. It's not a passive zone. It is an active zone. Walker with the basketball now for the Stallions. Walker. Boy, I'll tell you what, Jake Singleton almost picked his pocket. Now Watson's got it in the corner. Schuler, that's short. Coming up with it is McCall. McCall up the middle of the floor. Jake Singleton, he's got the basketball. Pull up and take the shot.
Couldn't get his feet and ball under him.
Couldn't quite get organized. That's going to do at the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score after 3. It is the St. Francis de Sales Stallions 52, Meadowbrook 30. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance as you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit Shafer Insurance on Wheeling Avenue today in downtown Cambridge.
Cambridge Place, located on Deer Path Drive in Cambridge, would like to congratulate the Meadowbrook Colts basketball team for making it to the regionals. Cambridge Place offers both assisted living and memory care, so your loved one has every opportunity to keep active, stay involved, and age gracefully. Cambridge Place has chefs that prepare 3 made-from-scratch meals daily, and snacks and beverages are available as desired. Various size apartments are available along with a walkout patio. Call Cambridge Place today at 740-255-5005.
In Chillicothe, it is the Meadowbrook Colts trailing the DeSale Stallions 52-30. Want to thank our sponsors, Bicon Services, WB Green Insurance, People's Bank, Muskingum Valley Health Center. They also sponsor our 4K scoreboard and Cambridge Place. Colts with the basketball now.
Colts outscored the Stallions by 2 in that quarter.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, they called the Dogs off a little bit. They went a little bit shorter. Meadowbrook matches up a lot better with that shorter lineup. Here's Malachi Phillips, long shot for 3, in and out, rebound. Fought for, Stallions have it. Cruz Sanchez with the basketball. 7:26 left here now in the 4th quarter.
Watson is not in the game right now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, they're a little bit different looking basketball team without him. Here's Schuler driving, shooting in. I'll tell you what, the other guy who's been a terror on the boards has been Obed Achiram, and he picks up that rebound and puts it back 54-30 now. 7:11 left here in the ball game. 54-30. I'll tell you, it'd take a miracle, I think, for the Colts to come back now. But I want to start saying this right now. If they can't come back, they have had a great year. They have got nothing to be ashamed of. And I'll tell you something right now. Anytime you're in the Elite Eight in the state, you have accomplished something.
Absolutely. And they're going to try to win this quarter. They're going to compete. They've competed all year.
They will. I'll tell you what, there's no quit in them. No doubt about it. Davis Singleton with a basketball. Long shot. That is McCall. Can't get it to go. Coming down with it is Schuler.
And I look for DeSales to run some clock, take some possessions, reverse the ball, take a possession, down 30-second possessions.
Mann with a basketball. I'll tell you what, Mann has run. I'll tell you what, Jake Singleton has his number. I love it. Driving. Oh, nice pass. Jerome Todd finishes. McCall with a nice pass. And that's an easy 2 for the Colts, 54-32.
McCall's been very good on the break today, finding the open man, getting 2 points.
Yeah. Mann has not been able to. He can't buy an inch off Jake Singleton. He can't. Schuler back now to Mann. Mann to Schuler. Slowing it down are the Stallions. 5:52 left here in the ball game. Schuler now outside, back over to number 11. That is Noah Garrick. Garrick, top of the key, back now to Achiram. Achiram takes a look over things. Now he's going to drive, kicks it back out now to Schuler. Schuler.
And this is kind of what we anticipated. The sales coach Pat Murphy going to chew the clock.
Garrick has the basketball now on the baseline. That's Achiram. Achiram. Back outside now, Mann. Colts will probably start to gamble here a little bit. Now Mann's got Davis Singleton on him. Probably happy to see number 10.
Yeah, Colts with only one team foul in this second half.
Schuler driving in the lane, turning, gets his man up in the air, can't get the shot. Rebound, Jerome Todd for Meadowbrook. 5 minutes left now here. The long possession that time for the Stallions. Long shot by McCall, yes.
Jonah been really good at that from beyond that three-point arc.
3 threes right now for McCall. He's showing that he can shoot the ball. Let's see, got a quick timeout on the floor, and with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. One more here, 4:45 left in the ball game. The score, DeSales 54, Meadowbrook 35. Back with more right after this.
The banking world is forever changing, and that's why here at the Farmers and Merchants Bank, our customers can choose how they want to bank. Hi, this is Cindy Young. We know our online banking and mobile app makes it convenient to do your banking whenever and wherever, but we also want you to know you can come to our bank where we know your name and provide great customer service. That's our commitment at the Farmers and Merchants Bank on the Square in Caldwell. We appreciate our customers. Member FDIC.
Final between Meadowbrook and Columbus DeSales. The score, Stallions 54, Colts 35. Want to thank our sponsors, Shafer Insurance, Rogers Company, patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance, Emory Heating and Cooling, Surgent Construction, and B&B Body Shop and Towing.
I'm surprised Watson's back out there.
Yeah, I am a little bit too, but I think he's more or less out there to be a distributor, although they cleared a side for him. And Jake Singleton's on him now. Back inside, that's Achiram. Achiram's got the shot up and in.
And they may be trying some things, getting some more reps before the state tournament in Dayton next week.
Yeah, Jake Singleton, he's going to be pushed from behind. That's going to be on. Watson, and that's a good call, I think. He tried to pick Watson's pocket. Jake protecting the basketball really well. So
Michael Sabatino be checking in for
another 3-point shooter for the Stallions. Long shot by Jake Singleton, had the feet set, couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Achiram gets it over to Watson. Here come the Stallions, 56-35. 4 minutes to go in the basketball game. Watson, top of the key now, driving down the lane and stripped by McCall.
Good hands by McCall. McCall's had great hands all year. And I thought he knocked it off of Watson there, to be honest.
He's been right where he needs to be. It's just that, boy, I'll tell you what, when you get down inside the paint, Watson can elevate.
Yes, he can. He can elevate, and he's strong. He will push you around.
Yeah, and he's used to it, too. Man out there, I'll tell you, he's going to drive, shoot, and score. Nice drive by the little man. 58-35 now. Into the basketball game now for the Colts. It's 33, Tyler Lacey. Davis Singleton's got it now. Webster, long shot by McCall. Ooh, rebound Lacey is looking underneath. Had Watson right on him and thought better of it. Now McCall in the corner, Davis Singleton, shot's good.
Lacey rebounded that, saw Watson down there and didn't want any part of that.
Yeah, he went to stick the ball up and he thought, I'm dusted. Not doing this.
Thing back
Watson
out.
driving, shooting in, that's going to be on McCall, and that's a good call.
Smart foul by McCall.
Yeah, he was beat. I'll tell you what, it was pretty impressive. The second he saw that Watson was going to give him the left hand, he took it.
Yeah, smart foul. Phillips and Todd check back in for the orange and brown.
Yeah, and we're going to see a few players from the bench. I'll tell you, you've got to credit Coach Tolsda. He's going to get his guys in now.
Yeah, I think we're going to see the bench is clear shortly.
Nice hands there by Davis Singleton. Working on Desmond Watson, Division I prospect. All right. Atticus Schuler is back in the game. Looking for an inbounds. Oh, a Cheerham. They went for the alley-oop there, and he couldn't bring it down. So Colts get the turnover, 58-38. Lacey in the corner now. Davis Singleton. Yes! 2 threes in a row for Davis Singleton. That's 15 points for him on the night. I'll tell you what, he has played a good basketball game.
He has. He's been the aggressor on offense and knocked down some threes, got some buckets underneath, and Davis has played a fantastic game. It's just these Stallions have been a little too stout.
Well, I'll tell you something, and like I said, I'm going to go back to the start of the ball game. 3 threes in a row by Desmond Watson, and right away you're figuring out, oh my goodness, we basically have to get out on him. We can't let him open.
Right, and the DeSales could not have gotten off to a better start.
No.
And that may have been the best half of basketball they played all year. We don't know, but I mean, they were really, really good. But Meadowbrook outplaying the DeSales here in the second half.
They are.
Cut into the 24-point lead, cut it down to 17. So still playing hard, 2:50 to go here.
End of the first quarter, I still kind of felt like Meadowbrook was in the ball game. It was 19-12. I thought that's a 7-point lead, and they're athletic and they're really good. They're going to be tough. But man, that second quarter,
wow.
Boy, I mean, they held Meadowbrook to just 5 points.
Right.
That was impressive.
Yeah, that 22-5 run in the second quarter, that kind of shaped the game right there.
It did. All right. Desmond Watson with a basketball.
Colts going to go 1-3-1. Trapping in the corners.
They get it back to Watson. Watson down low. Oh, that's a bad pass off the hands of Schuler. So the trap works.
That is the 11th turnover by DeSales in the ball game.
All right, Webster's back in. Lacey takes a seat on the bench, so the Colts have the lineup that got them in now. Here, they're going to dance with who brung them. Like you talked about before, Jonah McCall with the basketball. Back out to Todd. McCall. Todd, he's going to drive in the middle, kicks it back outside.
Great pass.
Hey, work it inside out. Ooh, Cheerham has his pocket pick. Singleton, back to McCall. Jerome Todd for 3, no good. Rebound Singleton, he works his way in back out to Todd. He'll take the 3 again. Can't get it to go. This time Desmond Watson pulls it down. Here come the Stallions. Watson up the floor, loses the handle, picks it back up again. On the sidelines is Watson. 58-41, 154 left in the game. Austin Mann now. Mann working on Jake Singleton. Mann back down. He's going to get it to Cheerham. Cheerham back outside to Watson. Watson on the wing. Back out to Schuler. Back out now near midcourt to Watson again. 1:39 left. Watson drives in onto the wing. Now in the lane. Back out to Mann.
it does not appear Watson's going to shoot the ball.
Man, now driving, and he's cut off by Webster. Jake Singleton's out on him now. Watson. Back out now to Mann. Mann trying to work the ball in. I'll tell you what, Mann's going to see number 3 in his sleep tonight.
Yes, and absolutely. And, you know, credit here to DeSales. They could go for the throat, keep jacking threes and going for alley-oop dunks. Coach Murphy, classy guy, taking it easy, running some clock here. Now the Colts are going to clear the bench.
I'll tell you what, and the thing I really like is the fact, you know what I really like is the fact that Desmond Watson could probably still, I mean, they don't really have a good matchup for him, and they're going to pull all their guys out now. And I'll tell you what, if you are watching this game, it is okay to stand up and cheer.
It is. And Meadowbrook right now has 6 guys on the court. So I think somebody has to get off the court. My count, Drew's got to come off.
Yeah, he does. They're going to bring all the starters off.
Now Meadowbrook has 4 guys on the court.
Yeah, so they're going to need a 5th out there on there. Let's see who's out there. See who they've got, and they're going to need a 5th. Let's see. Yeah, and they're reporting in now is number 21. That's Easton Eibel. Malachi Phillips is in. Number 5, Josh Hupp is in.
Nick Parker, no?
Yeah, and look at this.
Can't see the number.
I don't know. I don't recognize any of the guys in purple either. So I'm feeling better about myself. All right, with the basketball. Eisen Pekarsik. Pekarsik's got the basketball now. Colts working on defense. Eibel's out, and then Pekarsik's got it again. Pekarsik on the wing. Loses the handle. Now it's on the floor. Just 47 seconds left. That's number 4 with the basketball, Ian Anderson. Anderson now works it back to Garrick. Back to Pekarsik. Timeout on the floor. I'll tell you what, this is coaching. Pat Murphy's going to talk to these guys. He's going to talk about let's come on. Let's run some offense here, guys. Come on.
And I think he's going to call him over. I thought he just wanted to get one extra player in there, but now he's going to talk to him for 30 seconds. Coach Tolza and his staff going to talk with his young Colts out there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Hoping to get a chance to talk to Coach Lou Scooter Tolza after the basketball game. Tough loss tonight, but you've got to be proud of what his team's done. I mean, a regional final.
Yeah, that's nothing to shake a stick at. I mean,
yeah.
How many other teams in the state of Ohio like to be playing today? And I can think of about 750 of them.
We haven't brought this up, but the Colts had won this last year. They basically were in a spot where they should have made the regional final.
Yeah, these two teams should have been playing last year.
Yeah, in the regional semi.
And it would have been a younger DeSales team against a more experienced Meadowbrook team last year.
And a bigger Meadowbrook team.
Yes.
Working the basketball now, DeSales back outside. Nice job by Phillips. Up the floor. Easton's got it now. Eibel works it down low. Back outside, Phillips. Shot for 3. Yes! I like it. I'm marking that one down. 3 for Malachi Phillips.
Meadowbrook knocked it down to a 14-point lead, so won the second half by 10 points.
They did, but I'll tell you what, hats off to the St. Francis DeSales Stallions. They win tonight impressively. I'll tell you what, Desmond Watson, he made a believer out of me.
Yeah, hats off. You're exactly right. DeSales was the better team in every facet this afternoon. And with that being said, Meadowbrook, what a fantastic run. 25 wins, only 3 losses, another trip to the Elite 8. Nothing at all to be ashamed of today.
One of the best seasons in school history.
One of the best seasons in school history. I mean, they're going on a run right now. Meadowbrook has been on a run in basketball like they've never had before.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, we are going to tally up some of the final numbers here as we're going to be seeing some of the trophies handed out, and we're going to stay here for some of that because we want to say congratulations to the Colts for this fantastic run. But we'll take a break right now, and we'll be back with more from Southeastern High School right after this.
Black Epperson Funeral Homes want to thank the Meadowbrook Colts for another great season. Good luck in tonight's game and beyond. Black Epperson Funeral Homes, Byesville and Senecaville, proud to support our local athletes.
MVHC Urgent Care is for everyone in Guernsey County. You do not have to be an MVHC patient to receive care in the new state-of-the-art medical facility located at 1330 Clark Street in Cambridge. MVHC Urgent Care is open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday 1 to 5. There's no appointment needed, so simply walk in to MVHC Urgent Care and get health care without the wait.
I was sitting in my car, and it wouldn't start. I lifted the hood, and the engine was falling apart. What would I do? My eyes filled with tears. And on the radio, I heard of West 40 by Pay here, where for a little money down and a little each week, I could have a car, nice, shiny, and sleek. So I walked in the door, and I put the money down. Now I got a nice car that I can drive around. West 40 by Pay here will help rebuild your credit. The corner of Dewey and Route 40 in Cambridge, don't you forget it.
West 40 Auto Sales, corner of Route 40 and Dewey Avenue in Cambridge, is home of the guaranteed credit approval, with most loans approved while you wait. Go to their website to fill out an online loan application, west40autosales.com. You'll also find their weekly special listed there.
The Rogers Company congratulates the Meadowbrook Colts team on a great season. The team at Rogers Company works hard, too, to earn your business. They inspect, install, and repair all makes and all models of furnaces, humidifiers, and air purifiers. Don't be left out in the cold. Give them a call at 740-685-8677.
Feeding the world takes the work of a farmer. Patrons Buckeye Mutual, your local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, tips our hat to those who help ensure that we can all eat tomorrow. We are proud to offer the coverage farmers need to keep growing. So we're taking a moment to say thank you for planning our future. Trust in farming. Trust in Patrons Buckeye Mutual. Trust in tomorrow. Contact your Patrons Buckeye agent today at 638-3604. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Bicon Services has helped energy and manufacturing companies around the world compete in the global market for over 50 years. One of the keys to their success and growth is their strong divisions: construction, electrical, manufacturing, and commercial building. These divisions function as specialized business units and more powerfully when combined to provide quality, turnkey solutions. Bicon has the experience to meet requirements and schedule for projects great and small. Bicon Services will make it safely happen. Bicon would like to congratulate the Meadowbrook Colts on a great season and good luck in tonight's game.
We are here at Southeastern High School, and right now, Mike Snively is headed down to the floor. He's going to work on getting an interview with Coach Tolsda, so we're looking forward to that, and we are hoping that we can get him on the air here. Meadowbrook Colts have had a great year. They just ran into a buzzsaw here today as the Columbus St. Francis DeSales Stallions came in. They dominated in the first two quarters of play. They had a 41-17 halftime lead. Colts fought back. They end up losing 58-44, but overall, a great night and a great season for the Colts as they come through with a fine performance here in this regional final. And I'll tell you what, they just ran into a very athletic DeSales team. Before I get underway with some of my stats, want to talk a little bit about some of our sponsors. And without these sponsors, we could not be here. I'm going to go through the whole list. Shafer Insurance, Rogers Company,
here at Southeastern High
Patrons, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company. Oh, and we have got the coach here. So I'm going to go ahead and allow the coach to go ahead and talk away.
We are live here in Chillicothe Southeastern High School with Coach Tolsda. Coach, you ran into a bit of a buzzsaw tonight here with this Columbus DeSales bunch, but I'm sure you can't be any more proud of your kids than you are.
You know what, at halftime, it was getting a little bit ugly, and we just asked them one thing, not to quit playing. And I'm as proud of that as anything, because we've all been in those situations. It's easy to give up. So our kids didn't give up. We told them our coaches weren't going to quit coaching, and we said, we know you guys aren't going to quit playing. So I guess we actually won the second half, but that doesn't count. But it's been a great year and a great run, and congratulations to the Sales, and we appreciate you guys. So
no problem, Coach. Yeah, we won that second half by 10, but Desmond Watson, quite the player, a little more a lot better than I anticipated. He's going to Davidson for a reason, but you guys, as always, Coach, you've made the community proud. The guys played hard all year, and we did it with class. So, we wanted to thank you guys. And any final thoughts for anybody?
We appreciate all our fans. We know a lot of people were watching and couldn't be here, and it's Meadowbrook pride. So, you know what? Kids served us well. So, thanks.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, back to you, Bill.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. And I was right in the middle of thanking our sponsors, but wow. Great interview there. Coach Tolsda showing his appreciation to the community, and rightfully so, because they have been right behind the Colts despite this pandemic. Let's thank our sponsors one more time. I was right in the middle of that list before they were able to grab the coach real quickly, but let's thank them. Shafer's Insurance, Rogers Company, Patrons, Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company, Emory Heating and Cooling, Surgent Construction, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Bicon Services. Want to thank them for sponsoring the starting lineups. WB Green Insurance, People's Bank, Cambridge Place, and Muskingum Valley Health Center. We want to thank them. They sponsored our floor cam tonight, which you just were beneficiaries of, that interview with Coach Tolsda, and they also sponsored our scoreboard camera, so we want to thank them. One more reminder, advertise your business with AVC Communications. Hey, give Ray Shriver or Sarah Irvin a call at 740-432-5605. Welcome back, Mike Snively.
Yes, sir.
Have not gone over any of the final numbers just yet. You know what? DeSales won the basketball game, but let's say this. The Meadowbrook Colts won the hearts of the community.
They did. Went down 24 at half. Won the second half actually by 10. And as Coach Tolsda stated, he's very proud. Everybody jumped in the Meadowbrook community, jumped on this team's back, as you stated earlier. And they just ran into a total buzzsaw tonight. DeSales is really good. They're going to compete for a Division II championship in Dayton next week, and there's just not much you can say. Would you rather lose a game like this, or would you rather lose by one at the buzzer? So. And
I'll tell you what, it was really two guys that the Colts had matchup trouble with all night. Obed Achiram to a small degree, and Desmond Watson. Those guys right there dominated play, and just with their size and their ability to work inside. And Desmond Watson, the first three shots he took were from outside the arc. He didn't touch the rim.
Yeah, and DeSales could not have gotten off to a better start. And, maybe if he misses those first three, it's a different story. But who knows, because the momentum definitely went in the way of DeSales. And once that got going, that train started running downhill. It was hard to stop.
Yeah, and Meadowbrook, they hit a cold snap in the second quarter. Couldn't have come at a worse time. They were down 19-12 after one.
Right.
But, man, the second quarter, it was a 22-5 run in the second quarter, and that is really that's the ball game right in a nutshell right there. And it was just too much Desmond Watson and not enough offense by the Colts.
Yeah, absolutely. The 22-5 run in the second quarter, that was it. Lights out, game over, because after that, DeSales was able to run clock, churn it out a little bit, and but hats off to the Colts. They did come play. They played hard in the second half.
Well, just like the coach asked them to. He said, hey, we're not going to quit coaching. Don't quit playing.
Absolutely.
And they responded.
So absolutely nothing to hang their heads about in Byesville. That's for sure. People back home need to, congratulate these guys, because they represented the community well.
Welcome these guys back home. A trip to the Elite Eight, again, impressive.
Absolutely. And like I said, this 5-year run they've had has been absolutely impressive. Second time to the Elite Eight, and fourth time in 5 years to the regionals.
Want to run through the final numbers real quickly. What do you have as far as team stats?
Yeah, team stats. Meadowbrook was 17 of 42 for 40%. Shooting for DeSales, they shot it really well, 26 of 41 for 63%. Believe it or not, they cooled off a little bit in the second half, because the first half they shot 76%. Rebounds were pretty even. DeSales, 22 rebounds. Meadowbrook with 18 rebounds. So DeSales out-rebounds the Colts by 4. 5 offensive rebounds for DeSales, 4 for the Colts. Turnovers, Meadowbrook just at the bad times. They had bad turnovers at the wrong time, but they had 13 turnovers, and DeSales had 12 turnovers, and not much at the free throw line. 1 for 5 for Meadowbrook, and just 1 of 2 for DeSales. Watson was 1 of 2, and I thought the game was well officiated, Bill.
Hey, and they did what officials do in the tournament. They let them play.
Yeah.
They're not going to call as much, and you get that when you come in. Most teams know that.
Right.
They're going to let us play, and the physical play, you have to say it, really favored the Stallions.
Absolutely.
They have two premium athletes, a Division I basketball player, and you've also got Obed Achiram. He's a good-looking ball player himself.
Yeah.
So, and they really carried the Stallions tonight. Want to take a look at the scoring? Only 5 players in the scoring column for the Stallions tonight. For DeSales, it was Atticus Schuler with 4 points. It was 4 points for Cruz Sanchez, and he got both those on follows. Basically, where the Colts were collapsing on one of the other guys, rebound came out, and Sanchez able to clean the mess up. And then 4 points for Austin Mann, the 3-point shooter, did not register one tray tonight. And that was because number 3, Jake Singleton,
Jake did a
had
nice job.
his number.
Nice job on Mann, and did not even get a look at it.
Yeah, but the bad news, 16 points for Obed Achiram and 30 points for Desmond Watson. That includes 3 straight threes to start the ball game off. He had 9 points in the first quarter, and the ball never touched the rim.
Right, and in the second half, he really didn't attack like he could have, or he might have had 40.
Yeah, he could have. And it was just really a matchup problem for the Colts. They really didn't have anybody they could man up on him. And it wasn't because people were afraid of him. It was because he was very big, very strong, could handle the basketball, and was able to shoot. So he was able to score at will.
Yeah, he could do a little bit of whatever he wanted.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, let's check the scoring for the Colts. They had a good night as well. And you know what? I was just kind of looking through the numbers. A lot of threes tonight for the Colts. 3 points from Malachi Phillips. Like Malachi, got the last 3 points of the season for Meadowbrook. Came in, and I think he's only a junior, right?
Only a junior, yeah.
So
he will be returning next year.
Get to see Malachi next year. 4 points for Jerome Todd, the emotional leader of the basketball team. Had a good night defensively. Started off with 2 fouls. He played tough all night long. Handled the basketball really well. Threw some great passes, some great assists. So he had another good night for the Colts. It was 9 points for Jonah McCall, and Jonah, 3 threes in the second half.
Yep.
He was stroking it, and I'll tell you what, once he got his feet set and found the range in the second half, he was money.
And Jonah was also very effective on the break, leading the break and finding the open man.
Yes, he was. Let's see, what else do we have? I think we only have 2 other players in the scoring column. 5 scores for the Colts as well. 13 points for Jake Singleton and 15 points for Davis Singleton. Hey, hats off to Davis. He's a senior, and he left it on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought Davis tried to set the tone early, did the best he could, with what was with the situation tonight. But Davis played a fantastic game, fantastic career for Davis.
Yeah.
What a great athlete he has been, and he has been a ton. Both he and McCall and Jerome Todd, losing those guys this year. Meadowbrook's really going to miss those guys. Those guys were worth a lot of wins in this basketball program over the last 4 years.
Heart and soul.
Heart and soul, yes.
You have to say that, heart and soul, and you have to look at a guy, like I said, Jerome Todd, the emotional leader, and Davis Singleton. The thing that impressed me, he really did not have maybe a game and a half. He didn't play well against Cambridge. He played hard defensively. I think he only scored 2 points.
Yeah.
Had a tough first half here against Warren Local. Man, he came out in the second half, and he elevated his play.
Yeah, like I said, his leadership abilities, he grew up a lot from his junior year to his senior year. Very impressed with him.
15 points. He leads the way tonight.
Yeah, 15 for the night.
Hats off to him and a great career. And I do want to mention 3 threes for Davis as well.
Did he knock down 3?
3 threes, and he hit 2 in the fourth.
2 in the fourth.
So that was great, and he hit 1 in the first. So he really, really stood up and played probably one of his best ball games of the year, despite the loss.
Yes, despite the loss. And like we said, Meadowbrook made it a 14-point game. They made it respectable, but Coach Tolza basically summed it up the best. DeSales was the better team, and they definitely earned it tonight. And best of luck to DeSales, too, next week.
They've got a tough draw next week.
They're going to be taking on Dayton Chaminade Julienne, who beat Watterson, who is, we think, is the winner of the Catholic League in Columbus. They beat them by 20, so this team from Dayton must be pretty stout.
They're probably very athletic, I'm guessing, as well. It'd be an interesting game to watch to see what they do with Desmond Watson. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But, season over here for the Colts. And again, like I say, we want to just say it one more time. We can't say it enough. Great job, great year. Congratulations to Meadowbrook on this appearance in the regional finals.
Yeah, and what a great year they had. The community's certainly proud. The school's certainly proud. All the circumstances they've had to go through with COVID, just like everybody else. But I think there's nothing to hang your head about. And,
no.
And just keep your heads high, and remember what a great year it was, and just a fantastic overall year.
Remember, they didn't quit in the second half.
No.
They never quit playing.
No, they never quit all year. Fight, scratch, and claw, and that's what they continue to do.
They may have had a bad quarter shooting the basketball, and that does happen sometimes, but they never quit.
Yeah, this was the first game they didn't shoot it well and couldn't find a way to win it, but sometimes it happens like that.
All right, the final score once again here from Southeastern High School. It is the St. Francis de Sales Stallions 58, the Meadowbrook Colts 44. For our entire crew tonight on video, Chris Stewart on main camera, Adam Green on our floor camera, Joel Lasigo, our producer and director tonight. For you, Mike Snively, my color man, I'm Bill Kassler. The final score one more time, St. Francis de Sales 58, Meadowbrook 44. I'm Bill Kassler. Have a great rest of your night.
High school basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Shafer Insurance, The Rogers Company, Patrons Buckeye Mutual Insurance Company, Emory Heating and Cooling, Surgent Construction, B&B Body Shop and Towing, Brunner Land Company, The Farmers and Merchants Bank, Black Epperson Funeral Home, Bicon Services, WB Green Insurance, People's Bank, Doan Ford, West 40 Auto Sales, Cambridge Place, and Muskingum Valley Health Centers. This has been a presentation of ABC Communications.